How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Just an update on our Paladin Fist of Heaven one. So as you can see here, we're in Hell in Act 5, doing the Glacial Trail. Just trying to progress a little bit here. Now, I'm just going to show you a few little recordings there to see how he actually holds up. Honestly, there wasn't much issues getting him here to this point. Uh, I mean, as I said before, this character is very strong with the items that we're using as well. You can definitely just finish everything quite easily. So now we got a nice waypoint here as well, and yeah. Uh, Honestly, I could say one of the best characters to just try to finish the game in the beginning. If you want to just, instead of running, getting a taxi or whatever, you want to run that first character yourself, which is usually recommended if it is your first character on the ladder, if you're playing the ladder. That's definitely a great option, doing it this way. And I mean, as you can see here, he's just basically melting through everything that stands in his way. But we're slowly just making our way there. We're in Crystalline Passage now. We're going to rescue Anya first, just before we go a little bit farther. Because honestly, that 10 all res is very much worth it, and it's fairly easy now. I mean, fairly easy for this character anyway, because we are ranged. Our res is very good. But as you will see here, now we have ghosts. Ghosts are not a problem, but there is quite a lot of, as you will see here in just a second. Here they are. Now gnomes, whatever you want to call them. In a big group, as you can see there, they deal quite a big damage. Now we're very tanky because we have over 1,500 health with the buff from our merc, so it's not really a problem. But if you have less health than that, definitely be careful. And there you go. Now we're just slowly approaching Anya here. So we just want to make sure whenever we actually get in there, because we are tanky, but we still have to be careful. So what we'll do here is focus our Holy Bolt on our Merc, so he won't die, and that'll be dealing damage to monsters behind him as well. So we could just easily kill everything with no worries there at all. Honestly, this character is super easy to play. I mean, I had absolutely no issues. I mean, Andariel, very easy. Duriel, very easy as well. I thought it would actually be a bit harder, but no, very simple fight. What else we had there? We had Mephisto. Mephisto was a little bit harder because on POD, the council is actually with him right there, so that makes it a bit harder. So your merc will most likely die. But honestly, wasn't that much of a struggle. Then we had Diablo as well. Diablo very easy. Nearly one of the easiest there because the arena is so big and you're a range character as well, so you're staying away. Now, as you can see here, Anya will give you a character item for your specific class. Obviously, she gave us shit as usual. But the most important thing about finishing her quest is going just in here. Where this place is actually really good to drop items. I think they did decrease the amount of loot you can actually get from them, so it's not as good as it used to be on vanilla, but honestly it's still good. Now here we're just going to continue running the glacial trail, so you do have to go back from the crystalline passage. No, you continue from the crystalline passage going to the glacier trail, and then from here you're going to go out into the frozen tundra. As you can see here, a nice way um, of running frozen tundra here is, as you can see, where our exit is. So on the left of the exit, there is a tree line, and if the tree line is the way that you can see it now where you need to run is always going to be top right corner. That's where your exit into the ancients will be. And then if your exit is on the other way, it can actually be on the other side as well. Now here we get a waypoint as well, which is very nice. 80-90% of the time I run this map, I never get it. It's useless, to be honest. There's nothing that would actually make me come back here. So yeah, I usually don't bother getting it. Now here we're in the entrance way, and as you'll be able to see here, now we have afflicted, which are immune to lightning, and we're still dealing really decent damage. It is because most of our damage actually comes from the holy bolts when we're using Fist of Heaven. So it doesn't matter if they're immune to lightning or not. We're actually dealing really decent damage here. Now we quickly just went back to town to grab our merc because our buff just finished, and we will continue now running the ancients way, just trying to find those ancients. Now we were a little bit worried about going into this fight in the beginning, but to be honest, I think our character is definitely strong enough. And as you can see here, we dropped an ogre axe, which is really good if you are running the merc from the second act, but we're not doing that, so it doesn't matter. Now here, a nice tip is opening a TP just outside the area summit, so that whenever you actually start fighting them, that won't close, and if you die, you could just quickly come back. Now there's way that we're going to do it. First, we're going to kill Talik, then Karlik, and then Madaf. I kind of feel like these are the first two are actually a bit stronger than Madaf, so we'll definitely try to get these two killed first. Now we just have to situate all of them in a nice way there, as well as trying to keep our merc alive so we can keep tanking their damage. As you can see here, Alec's dead, Curlik's nearly dead, and Madaf will be nearly dead as well. So yeah, fairly easy fight, no issues there. And we got an extra level out with that as well, so level 77. And yeah, without further ado, let's go into the World Stone Keep. Now we're on the second level of the World Stone Keep, and we're actually got really lucky. Dropped a rare, no rare, unique amulet. We got a bit excited here, definitely, and then we checked it, and it was no, because that's absolute shit. And there we are, going into the Throne of Destructions as well. Now, very important here is to see which monsters are actually in here. So we have the snakes, we have the uh, Hell Witches too, which are fairly easy to kill, and then Death Lords. Now, as you'll be able to see here, I keep healing my merc, but he died anyway. Now these are Death Lords, and Death Lords, whenever they go into frenzy, and there is a good few of them, I mean, if that was me right there, to be honest, they probably killed me as well. Now here we have the first wave of our Bal, and fairly easy, no, nothing to say here, honestly, very simple. Now the second one, probably most of you will know, will be a bit of an issue, because most of actually all the travelers, as you can see here, are immune to magic. So our damage, or the things that actually deal the most of our damage, is magic. So you have the holy bolts coming out of the Fist of Heavens, or just using the holy bolts on its own. They deal magic damage, so we're not dealing any damage, so we had to use just slowly whittle it down with the lightning damage. Now here we have the third wave, very simple as well. Just gonna use holy bolts on them. To be honest, not much of an issue here. Yeah, now there we go. We'll just wait for the Hydras to go. We'll quickly go into town to get our Merc back, so we can keep buffing us as well. Now this is the wave 4. Very simple as well, as you'll be able to see here. Now we just heal our Merc, and yeah, that's it basically. Wave 4 done, and now wave 5. And as you can see here, I went back a little bit because this wave can be a little bit difficult, but as you can see here, not a problem. We just buffer Merc there, make sure that he doesn't die, and yeah, that was wave 5, very simple as well. Let's get his health back and find a nice tiara. We're thinking maybe something good, but no, absolute shit. So let's get to battle. Now, going into battle here, we're not expecting much of a fight. Honestly, could have been much easier, but for some reason, at some point, he just started teleporting like mad, just trying to get out. I guess he realized there is no way he can actually survive this, so you'll be able to see in a second. He's still here, and then so he teleports just here. So we're running to him, try to attack, he teleports there. There we go, try to attack, he teleports there. Just fucking annoying to be honest. But other than that, absolutely no problem as well. So there you go, you can see how quickly we could actually kill him, and now he's dropped. Just usual shit to be honest. And yeah, there you go. That's the end of this character as well. So we did finish out. We did finish the whole base game as well. We're level 78. Here are our final stats as well. So as I told you before, we have 1.5 thousand health, which is really good. A good amount of mana as well, because Fist of Heaven does cost 16, and we're casting pretty frequently. Now resistances are really good as well, thanks to Salvation, which gives 44 to all res. Now we're looking at our equipment as well. We have the Spirit Rundward, very simple to make, especially at this point. We have the Lore as well. We have just some shitty Amulet under Spirit. And now Skin of the Vampire Magi, which actually dropped just before, you didn't see that. Here we had the Mage Fist. There's many better ones, but we just used this one. Now we have a double res ring. Now we have a belt here as well. It is at, but doesn't matter. Survive till the end anyway. Just some MF ring, and then just some regular shoes with MF and some rests as well. So nothing special there. Yeah, and as you will be able to see here, now we're just going to deposit some items, and yeah, so we dropped a map. Now maps on PD2 are a great way to continue playing. So PD2 doesn't actually finish whenever you just finish the base game. There is many things that you can do to drop other items, XP, but yeah, that'll be for another video. Thank you.